Hi! Welcome back to Musicians Edition Practice with me for Alto Sax. I'm your teacher, Reesa, and today we're working in the Standard of Excellence Book 2, page 12. So first, I'm very sorry if I've got a little bit of sniffles happening or my nose sounds a little congested, been a little under the weather these past couple days, but I didn't want us to miss our sax practice lesson, and I guess this is where it's good that we're doing this online, so you don't have to worry about catching anything, though it really was just a simple head cold. But anywho, let's first take a look at the warm-up 52. All right, so first tell me about our key signature. What do we have going on? We have two sharps, F sharp and C sharp, okay? Now, is this major or minor? And which major or minor? This is D major. All right, and tell me about our time signature. Common time, 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And this is just a nice andante, so slower, mezzo forte, and we're gonna just really be warming up our ears and listening, okay? All right, let's go ahead and play. This is mainly slurred, so don't use your tonguing. Listen for tones. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. So the challenge here is basically avoiding squeaks and breaks. We want to keep it all legato together. Keeping it together and keeping it smooth. So let's go ahead and do that again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And remember, don't breathe anywhere in between where those slurs are, okay? Let's go ahead and do it one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. This is a great warm-up to come back to several times. Maybe, not necessarily in the lesson, but, good to do tomorrow or every other day. It's a good exercise to come back to. All right, let's go ahead and move on to exercise 53, Habanera. All right, so first, tell me what is in our key signature. What do we have going on? No sharps, no flats. Now, is it major, minor, and which major or minor key is it? There are no sharps, no flats, and this is in the key of A minor. All right, so now tell me about our time signature. What do we have going on? This one is in 2/4. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's exactly how I'm going to count our count in. 1, 2, 1, 2, play. Okay? Next, do we have any accidentals happening? We do. We can see we have a G sharp in there, F sharp to F natural, D sharp to D natural. So we're going to have to be a little mindful of that, okay? Tell me about our dynamics. Mezzo forte, kind of loud. Okay, and the book is also making a mention where the asterisk is to use the alternate F sharp fingering. Do you remember what that is? That is going to be, well, in this case, because it's the higher register, thumb on, index, middle, ring, and then we have the first key here, and then remember, we have that funky key here, right? So we're going to have index, and then we're going to hit this down here with the ring finger. That's the alternate. This is regular. Okay? So use the alternate fingering. All right, let's go ahead and play. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. Perfect. All right. I think we can speed that up a little bit more, don't you? Let's go ahead and do that. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. Excellent job. And then just to really perfect this, make sure you put in those accents in there as well. So like in measure 2. Ta, 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 ta. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Also, only breathe on the breath marks this time too. All right, ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. Excellent job. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at exercise 54, smooth as silk. So first, tell me about our key signature. What do we have going on? We have 1 sharp, F sharp. Now tell me, is this in major or minor? And which key is this in? This is G major. Great. Okay, tell me about our time signature now. We're back to 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me about our tempo. Allegretto. So we're going to be faster than what we've been doing. Okay, tell me about our dynamic. Forte. So now we are loud and proud. Okay, and now tell me about our articulations. Most of this is slurred as well. Ta, ta, ta. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and give this a try. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. All right, so hopefully you're also holding those tones and tunes out to where they sound good. Okay, it's a little harder to keep things in tune as we get a little higher. So keep that in mind too. All right, let's go ahead and do it again a little bit faster. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. try to only breathe on the rests. Okay, so even like the last two I did, I threw in a couple extra breaths in there. This time we're gonna push it all the way through. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. All right, let's go ahead and move on to 55. Hey ho, as a round Canon. Okay, now this is a round, so just for a refresher how the round works, so you see how it has 1, 2, and 3 marked? That means we would have different groups, right? So say I'm group 1, you're group 2, and Joe Schmo over there is group 3. We come in when the groups hit. So if I were group 1, I would start at 1, okay? And then when I hit the number 2, if you're group 2, you then start from the beginning, and then when that group hits the number 2, then group number 3 then starts from the beginning, okay? All right, so real quick, what is our key signature? What do we have going on? 1 sharp, F sharp. Great. Tell me about our time signature. We're still in 4/4. And tell me about our tempo. Allegro, nice and fast. So for this round, we're gonna just play this all in unison. Okay, so we're gonna both play the same exact parts. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right, so this one's not overly challenging. Just watch your rhythms at 3. Ta, da, da. Okay, because we have the dotted quarter going into the 8ths. Okay, so why don't we play this together, same part, one more time, just to really build our confidence. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right. Now, let's do this as a round. Okay? So this go around, I'm going to be group 1. You play 2, and then we'll just have an audio recording for group 3. Okay? So you're group 2. That means when I hit the set after measure 2, you come in at the beginning, okay? So you're going to have to pay attention to where I'm at to know where you come in. Okay? And if you have a band director, more than likely they'll cue you in. But since we don't have that luxury, you're going to have to just pay attention where I'm at. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Job. Okay, so now, this time, how about you are group 1, I'm group 2, audio tracks group 3 still. Okay, ready? You're group 1, so you're going to come in very first. That means you're going to end first too. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. Okay, so this time I'm going to play group 2. The track's going to play group 1. You're going to be group 3. So you're going to come in absolute last this time. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. All right, let's go ahead and move on to exercise 56. They're British Grenadiers. Duet. All right, so there is something we're learning new with the duets, okay? So as you can see, part A is listed as melody, part B is listed as counter melody. So what does that mean? Take a look on the top. Texture, melody and accompaniment. Main melody is accompanied by chords. Right, so a lot of times when we're playing a solo piece, that's a great one. We're playing with the piano, and the piano is a lot of times just playing chords, and you're playing melody, right? And then, to continue on, or less important melodies called counter melodies. So the chords in the piano, or if you're playing a duet like this, the counter melody is the one that's more like the harmony. It's not as important as the melody. The melody is who we want to hear, right? So if you're playing melody and I'm playing counter melody, I want to make sure I'm not as loud as you. I want to be a tad bit quieter, or depending on the piece, maybe a good hunk quieter, because I want our audience to hear you, whoever's playing the melody. That's who should be overheard. All right, so with this piece, part A is the melody. That's the most important part. Part B is the counter melody. So though we are important to the song, we just want to make sure we're not as loud and we're not overpowering part A. All right, simple as that. All right, so first let's take a look at what we have in our key signature. What do we have going on? No sharps, no flats. Great. Is this major or minor, and what key signature is it? This is going to be C major. Great. Okay, tell me about our time signature. 4/4. But you can see that we have a pickup. So that means when I count us off, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, play. Okay? Tell me about our dynamic. Forte. We're going to be loud and proud for the whole thing. Tell me about our tempo. Allegro, nice, fast, upbeat. We also have a repeat at the end. Where does that repeat take us to? The beginning. Great. All right, so for this go around, let's both play part A. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. Let's do that one more time so we can really get comfortable with part A. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. All right, so let's take a look at part B. All that other stuff is still the same, so we're still in the key of C, still 4/4. We have a pickup as well, except for our pickup is an 8th note, okay? But we still come in on 3. We just do 3 and, okay? Now, our dynamic marking is also forte, but once again, we have to make sure that part A comes fourth. So if we need to be more of a mezzo forte, that's okay. All right? So let's go ahead and both play part B. Ready? 1, 2, 3. we could tell that part B is a little bit easier, isn't it? Let's just play it one more time for safety measures to make sure we're both very comfortable before playing it as a duet. All right, part B together one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. All right, I think we're ready for it as a duet. So this time, you play part A, I'll play part B. Okay, ready? So in this instance, since this is video, if it sounds like I'm playing way louder than you, then maybe you need to project a little bit more, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. Let's swap parts. This time I'm going to play part A, your part B. That means if you feel like you're now overpowering me, you need to tone it down a little bit, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Excellent job. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the last exercise of tonight, 57 for alto saxophones only. Okay, so first off, take a look at our key signature. It is different than the rest of the exercises we did for today. We have 1 flat, B flat. What key is that? This is F major. Great. Tell me about our time signature. Common time, so keeping it 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me about our tempo. Moderato, okay? So we're going to be a little bit slower than what our last exercise has been. Tell me about our dynamic. Forte, great. Now we do have some slurs and tongues in here, so we need to pay attention to that. Ta, 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 ta. Ta, ta, ta. Okay? So just, pay attention to that. All right, let's go ahead and play. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So it might be a little rough there on measure 2. So you might have to slow that down just to get those articulations. All right, but from now, let's speed it up just a little. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Let's do it one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent job. All right, let's just take a real quick look at things we achieved or things we worked on, more of what it is. All right, so we had one at 53, which is notes, rhythm, embouchure, accents, tempo. Yes, make sure you're keeping good embouchure. Okay, and then 57 is notes, hand position, embouchure, and tone. So very similar, and yes, with that higher register, really watch your tone. Okay, long tones are gonna help. Just play those long notes out with the tuner. Hold it, view it, listen to it. All right, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know in the comments. While you're down there, don't forget to hit like, notify, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our lessons. Thanks for joining, and until next time.